Good evening and welcome to Paranormal Peeps with Spiritual Paranormal Society. How are you doing, everyone?
All right, thank you.
Not bad, thanks.
Nice to finally speak to you. I think I've been meaning to speak to you for absolutely ages.
Yeah.
And it's really sort of not happened. I haven't got round to it. But yeah, we sort of chat a bit anyway, don't we? We sort of had a natter at the para meet and stuff. And yeah, I've sort of been on a few events with each other. It's been great, hasn't it?
Yeah. Very good.
We like coming on your events, Jacqueline.
And I like coming on yours as well. It's just that I try and sort of stay sort of Nottingham direction, and sometimes the further, or I have something else on. So I've had quite a lot on recently, but yeah. So I always start sort of. Why don't you sort of introduce yourselves first, then?
Okay, I'll let you go, Shazza.
Okay. Hi, I'm Cheryl, but they lot call me Shazza. So, yeah, that's it.
That's it. Right, okay. Short and sweet.
Hi guys, my name's Zach. I'm part of the SPS team with these lot.
Hi, I'm Jay. I'm part of the SPS team. I'm also part of Nottingham Paranormal. Been into Paranormal for years. And it's your turn now, Jamie.
Hi, I'm Jamie. Obviously, I'm part of the SPS team, but also me and Cheryl have a team with another lady called Vicky, Shire's Paranormal. So yeah, that's us really.
See, I knew you just welcome it all. You see, I just needed to just be short and sweet. It's not like me, is it?
So it's just brilliant. Like, you know, you all like paranormal and you sort of got into it. Then you kind of met each other, didn't you? And then formed your own group, and it's doing well, isn't it? You've got a lot of sellout events.
Yeah. I think
brilliant.
You're doing all right, aren't we, guys?
Yeah, we are doing quite well, to be fair. So it's his first year.
Yeah, I enjoyed the event as well because I went on your first one at Australia Hall, and yeah, that was a brilliant event. Really enjoyed it, and quite a lot of activity as well. And yeah,
you did. You had quite an experience, didn't you?
We usually do one way or another, to be fair. But yeah, yeah, I don't kind of know what happens when I sort of do investigating. It can go a bit crazy at times, but hey ho. So what we'll do then, Cheryl, we'll start with you, and basically, where did this interest start in the paranormal for you, or the sort of spiritual side, or?
Do you know what? I often think that and wonder, like, where did it all begin? And I actually think once upon a time, I just really wanted to go on a ghost hunt, and I just wanted to go to Newsham Asylum. And it was just like every time I was searching, that was all that was coming up. And then I managed to drag my friend along to like Newsham, and it was just mental. I mean, that place is mental anyway, but I just sort of got hooked. I don't have the gift that the rest of these guys do. I'm the level-headed skeptic that goes, what is that? Or, you know, I don't have names that pop into my head. Like, these guys are so good at like coming out with different stuff and then getting it validated later on. I don't have that ability. I can't see spirit. They don't talk to me, but doing this for the amount of years that I've done it now, they do now show themselves to me if they want me to. And I will say, oh, there's something over there. And then these guys will validate something, and then we'll work with that. And then obviously it's about being open-minded. But yeah, that got me the hook. And here we are now, many years later.
Brilliant. So when you say, what, you know that a spirit's there, how do you know they're there?
So I've had lots of different experiences. So I've physically seen like a manifestation in front of me in a prison, and then that was validated by a number of other people in the group that I was with, and we literally watched it go across the top of the cell walk and into a cell, and we saw it manifest into the shape of a man. I can only imagine it was a man. It's a men's prison, and it just like hovered. But there were lots of us saw that. It wasn't just me that saw that, like we once, but it was one of them points where nobody actually said anything until we'd left the vigil, and then you sort of go, "Oh, I saw that too," and we were like, "Oh, we should have just said something." But I can see now more outlines of things. I think at the weekend,
Wow.
we're in one of our rooms. I think Zach, I said to you, didn't I? I can literally see something there. And then there were many other people who were like, yeah, there's definitely something there, but it's not. I can't see solid, but they just show themselves like, look, I'm over here, and that's sort of it. But I've not really. I don't seem to have developed the hearing things, or is it just seeing? I'm quite happy to see. You know,
Yeah, but there are a lot of like clair sensors, aren't there? You know, but to see a lot would rather see than get the names. At
Yeah,
least
there is
you
that.
know. At least you know there's something there, and as long as it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
scare you,
yeah.
which
And I do
think
get
it would
this.
me.
Yeah, and I can I can sense things like quite often. I don't know why, but like the team will tell you, like I've always sensing something literally standing right behind me, and that to me, that's the scariest bit because I can't see them, but I know they're there. Yeah, so I've developed this sense and seeing, but I wouldn't say like I've got like developed mediumistic abilities or anything. But you know, working with these guys, I think has pulled out my whatever it is I can do now.
That is incredible, though. It really is.
Yeah.
And how long have you been sort of getting that sense for?
And I think more you do it, the more sensitive you get to spirit. And I've obviously working with Cheryl for the last like year, well, more than a year. She has got more aware of surroundings with spirit. You know, I mean, it don't stop her from jumping. You know, and
I'm the worst. I'm the worst jumper and screamer.
Are you a screamer? Way.
I am a screamer. Yeah.
But no, I do agree. I think the more you do spirit work and work with spirit, you do get more sensitive spirit, whether you do development at all, whether you not do it. You know. Yeah.
I think going back to what Cheryl says, I think we all four of us work very well as a team.
Yeah.
And we all bounce off each other.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier to relax and say things that you feel and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit different to Cheryl. I get just words pop into my head.
That's cool.
And to be fair, at first I thought I was just, you know,
crazy.
Yeah. And just making it up. But then things have been validated that I've said.
Yeah.
So and when that happens, you think, oh yeah, I have got something there, do you know?
That's
but
brilliant. So
but
where
we all
did
bounce
this
off each
start?
other.
You do, because at the Parameet, I sort of jumped on your investigation. So at the Parameet, you get a room for 3/4 of an hour, and I sort of like came along, didn't I? Really?
Yeah.
So yeah, and it was good, and we all worked well together, didn't we? But the chemistry between you lot, and it's all about trust, isn't it? And you guys, you know, been through a lot, and you sort of trust each other, and that's what you need.
Yeah.
And you know, and yeah, there's so much, like the chemistry is amazing between you all, and like the event went on, you sort of notice that, you know, and it is there, and yeah, it's brilliant. So for you then, Zach, where did it start? When was your first, you know, strange experience? Or
Well, probably from a very early age, I started seeing things and hearing things. But when you're a kid and you tell your mum and dad, they tell you you're being stupid, don't they? And it's all your imagination. So, yeah, but mine was the same as Cheryl's, really. I went on a ghost hunt and really got into it. And I actually seen, it was Gresley Hall, and I actually seen an old man on the stairs.
wow.
And I know I seen the old man. It's not like I'm making it up. I know I saw that. And basically, I went from there, and then I joined a team, and then I joined another team where I met these guys.
Yeah.
And then we decided to do it on his own, basically.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. So, but I, like I said, I get voices in my head, and I do see things from time to time.
You like to jumper as well.
Hey,
That's a jumper as well.
So 2 jumpers. Any more jumpers and screamers?
I've only done it
No.
twice.
No.
You've done it twice. God, I just do it when I walk out my door. Like, you know, I can walk out my door and then somebody just pop up somewhere. I just scream, and
The
yeah.
thing that frightens me is when Cheryl screams.
Oh,
Then it frightens me.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has made me scream and run once, didn't you?
Yeah, I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm just a jumpy
Oh.
person.
I think
It all
be
adds to it
fair,
as well, though.
I think we've got to be one
Yeah.
of the jumpiest teams out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially
to
when I
test her
confess
out
that I
then.
don't actually like the dark.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Extra funny though for you guys.
Yeah.
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 So
We
if
do-
you
we
ever
do-
jumped out on Cheryl,
If
We
they
jump out
jumped
on
out
each
on me,
other,
they do jump
Yeah.
out on me quite a
Yeah.
lot.
just for the
And
hell
I
of
do
it,
scream. And then I hit
Just-
and then I hit them.
just to raise the energy levels, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because they think it's
definitely.
funny because I am jumpy.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
To be fair,
Um,
I'm just gonna say this out there. Jamie's probably the one who just walks into like the dark abyss, just really calm. And I'll be honest, I think Jay, me and Zach, we're very jumpy. And then we start each other off, and it just becomes quite funny.
Yeah. And yeah,
Oh.
literally. Yeah.
That's so funny. So then, Jay, it's your turn. Where did it all start for you?
It started, I must have been probably 15, 16. I've always gone into like dark haunted places, abandoned buildings with my friends. We used to we live local to like Wingfield Manor, Newstead Abbey.
Oh yeah.
Because the gates used to be open at night, so we used to randomly go in gardens, messing about, as probably shouldn't have done.
Kids Blue, yeah.
But yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
yeah.
So we randomly used to go down places like that at night. So we used to see shadows and stuff. Never thought much of it. And then one night I was laying in bed and I seen a girl walk straight through my door. She turned round, smiled at me, and walked through the door. And I thought, right, okay. And I thought I was half and half asleep. And then the next day, a friend actually told me I'd obviously not said anything to me. He told me he'd seen a girl and described it the next day come at him through the stairs upstairs, exactly described her. So that was my first experience with the spirit. So, and it always stuck with me. And obviously from that day, I've been really interested in, into paranormal. Obviously, you step back a while, we're having kids and work. And
Yeah.
and then obviously I met Johnny and got into paranormal that way.
Yeah.
And obviously started doing mediumship and all that lot and paranormal investigations. Obviously, I met you at Ilkeston that time. And then went with another company and then met these guys. And then obviously it's blossomed from there. So, but like I say, now I used to see spirit as in like I'm looking at it like or whatever, but it's changed over years. Now I very rarely see spirit as in I'm looking at them. I can hear spirit, but they like play like videos in my head. I can see stuff like that these days. That's how it happens to me.
Incredible.
So yeah, I can go into a building and not all the time. It can randomly happen. I get nothing sometimes. Other times I get it.
That's good.
We've had it validated,
Yeah,
haven't we?
yeah.
And but yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So that's why I love doing what I do, because it's really. I mean, it might be boring for somebody else for me to just say that to them, but obviously it's interesting for me.
Well, that's right. I think like when you first start, you can either see spirit at a young age or you sort of start on the route, you get the old flashy light, but then I think something happens to you, then it exists, and I think it does make you more aware and more open of what's around you.
Yeah.
And oh my God, and once you start,
You literally
can't stop doing it,
An
can
addiction.
you?
it is an
Yeah.
addiction.
It's
I think
horrendous.
the more you do it, the more sensitive you get to spirit.
Yeah.
And you're more aware of everything around you. And I think as a team of us four, well, there's 6 of us now, but us four, the main 4, I think the more comfortable you get with each other, the more spirit you bring forward. Because I think that's how it works. We've got a good connection, all 4 of us. We work well together, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got a beautiful comment here from Mark Reynolds, he's fantastic. You guys are fantastic at Newstead when I first met you all, and now I love you guys, even though you're all a bunch of weirdos.
Oh, thank you, Mark. I take it as a
Yes, we are,
compliment.
Mark.
we are.
But that is a compliment, you know. We do what we do. Like
Yeah.
everyone thinks it's weird what we do, and we just
Yeah.
go out and embrace it, don't we? We enjoy it,
Yeah,
you know.
I love
and
it. I love
It
it.
is addictive.
fun,
Yeah,
isn't it?
totally love it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Mark's a nice bloke. He's brilliant, Mark, isn't he?
I don't like him now. I do.
But
know
yeah,
Yeah.
Mark's brilliant. He picks things up as well, and
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he
too.
does.
and it's all about confidence as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and it's there. Like Carl says, you'd love my house. In lockdown, he found out the house we live in was built by his great grandfather. Only the front part, the back part is what was his neighbours from hell, and somehow it's actually linked. So the foundations still remain, and our resident is a real pain. His name's Bill. Yeah,
wow.
so like Carl does actually
cool.
sort of experience it quite a lot, and so do his dogs as well. You know, they're just randomly staring, like one of them does. You know,
Yeah.
quite a lot at something. You know, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So Jamie, where did it start for you then?
Basically, from as far back as I can remember, we lived in a house that was built on top of a vicarage, which was still adjoined to a church and the cemetery.
Wow.
My dad used to be a night watchman at an old building that was being refurbished, and they'd chucked a load of candles out. And there was a lot of paranormal activity there. There was people had Polaroids with stuff on and everything, and there was some candles had been thrown out. My mum decided, yeah, we'll take them home if they're throwing them out. Well, as soon as they came into the house, it went mental. We had poltergeist activity, shadow men, the lot, and they all picked on me. So we did move out of that house because we couldn't take it much more, to be fair. But ever since then, I've just been obsessed with the paranormal and ghosts and trying to find out if they're real, what they want, can we help them in any way?
Yeah.
And as a youngster, we always used to do Ouija board, go into buildings that were empty if we could, and just do things we shouldn't be doing really, but just trying to make contact, like hang out in cemeteries, and you'd see figures and stuff walking around and lights in the cemetery. And then I went on a ghost hunt after meeting Kaz. Kaz came into my shop one day,
Oh,
told me to do
wow.
ghost hunting, and she's like, "Oh, you'll have to come to one." So I did. Met Zach and Jay, and I just
Which was the worst day of your life?
Now you're
Yeah,
stuck
so we
with
did
each
that, then met
other.
these guys, and like everyone's already said, the chemistry between us all is absolutely amazing. We've all got this connection, and when we're together, everything just comes through. We just get so much
Yeah.
activity. I mean, again, like Jay said, there's times when nothing happens, but then when we do get stuff, we get good stuff, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I think there's like a massive difference between ghost hunters and then what we do. So we do pick things up psychically, mediumistically, and it does add a massive new dimension, doesn't it? And it
Yeah,
really
I mean,
helps us as well.
I used to only be able to hear and sense and smell, but over the last year, or 18 months, I've been able to see, like,
Wow.
similar to what Cheryl said, but it's more of an outline, but it's, waves, like energy waves.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
That's the only way I can describe it. But in the shape of a figure. So, and I still do get names come through, and like Zach said, you're not sure at first if you're going mad or there's actual real voices and names coming through, and then when people validate it, just like, yeah, okay, this is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mark says when you connect, it definitely helps, and it does. Like when you sort of go on events, and I went to the Poltergeist house on Friday, which was absolutely awesome location. I wasn't getting anything mediumistically, and the spirits didn't actually want to come through when Barry was there either.
Yeah.
So I think you would have found out stuff I didn't want them to know. So I think they kind of kept out of the way. So when he went, they sort of started playing with the equipment, but I couldn't find anything out about them.
Yeah.
And usually you get some imagery, but it's really strange.
You find that though, don't you? You find sometimes you just don't get anything.
Yeah.
Like we went to do Haunted Antiques on when was it, Friday?
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I didn't get anything from there.
Yeah.
Wow.
These lot did. I mean, I did go into one of the rooms and I laughed uncontrollably.
Oh yeah, I know who
Yeah.
does that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we know him.
And
I've done that.
And I don't know why. Because
It
Do you
was
know
our
his name?
Bernard.
yeah, there was nothing funny.
No,
It was just I just
Sitting
couldn't stop
there.
laughing.
Yeah.
But saying that, you do go to places and you get nothing.
Yeah.
And when people come on these ghost hunts with us, they think most of them think that it's a bit of a scare fest, where somebody's going to be hiding in the corner, you know,
God,
Yeah.
and
no,
things like that, or
yeah.
somebody's pressing a button. But
Mm.
it's really not. And sometimes some nights you're not get anything, but then some nights it's just
Yeah.
constant.
Constant. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Like,
wouldn't
obviously,
say though that there've been many events that we haven't got something. Like
No.
No.
there hasn't been like maybe one or two that was like we would. I think we always want more. You know, when we were getting things
Definitely.
like the cat balls going off and the K2s were being interacted with, and whether that's great and people were thinking that's great, and we're like, but we just want more. Like
we
that's
just
not
want
enough
to
for
know
us.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, we want more. Show yourself.
I think you're right there, Cheryl. I think because we've been doing it so long, when other people come for the first time and they hear a tap or a cat ball goes off or
Yeah.
something or a voice comes through the recorder or
It's
they
exciting.
think it's amazing, but we're like, no, we want more,
Yeah.
and that becomes not boring to us, but it's the norm, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we're always looking for more. Because
And the thing is that we're always like the first debunk stuff as well, aren't we? So
yeah, because Donna will say to me, well, what happened last night? Then and I'll go, nothing much really. And then somebody will come on and say, oh, we had a fantastic night. This happened, that happened, and she say, you didn't say that. And I'm thinking, yeah, because it's the norm for me now.
I think you almost get greedy, wanting more because you know
Definitely.
done it that long.
Yeah.
Some people think, oh, that's fantastic. We've had that happen, and I'm like, yeah, well, we used to.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah, they touched the cat ball. Yeah.
yeah. Again. You know.
But you know that's what happened. Like on Friday, like they were hitting 2 K2s. They hit one, then the other, and it's brilliant. It's like no, not K2s, REM pods.
Yeah.
So it's like one REM pod was going off, then the next. It's like a conversation between the 2 REM pods. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of kit activity. But then a person did see a random hand.
Oh, okay.
And then another person saw a hand. And that was all it was, a hand.
oh yeah, I've seen that. I see that on your post. Yeah.
Yeah, which is like, whoa, okay. So I forgot about that. And you do, you get noises, you get sounds, you get shadows, and we're used to that, aren't we? We're terrible.
Yeah.
But then we just kind of want more and more, and you
you
kind
do
of forget like your first experience, like just a K2 flashing is absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
you do,
know.
and it's like Jay says, you almost get greedy
Yeah.
because you
God,
want more to happen.
Yeah. And then I went to Crych on Saturday, and that was mad. It really was. It was wow. But yeah, there are just so many amazing places. We've got a question here from Mark Reynolds then. So, have you ever had a connection to where you're going before you get there? Is in names or anything like that? So,
Yes.
Cheryl.
I haven't because no, I haven't, to be fair, but for some reason, I know this sounds a bit bizarre, but I like if there ends up being activity and then I think back to like throughout the day or driving down, like I always get a headache. And I know that's a bit weird. Like, and I've often said I've got there and I've gone, like I said to the guys, like, I've got a really bad headache, but I've got no rhyme or reason for it. And then it will I'll just sort of go, oh, my headache's gone. But I've not had any names or anything, but I know these guys have.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool.
Over to you guys.
So,
Okay.
Zach.
Yes. There's a couple of places I've been where the night before or a week before I've got a name and I've thought nothing of it, and then you've got there and that name comes out on the board or
That's
it's on a photo or something, and you think, oh, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you second guess yourself. You think, oh, I'm a talent, you know,
Yeah.
and then you see it and you think, well, that's validated what the name that I got
That's
2
brilliant.
days ago.
Yeah.
So yeah. Sometimes I get it, but not all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you, Jay?
Yeah, I tend to get quite a bit of that before. It's like, I don't know how it happens. It's like, it's not so much names, it's more like a vivid dream or something I get. Not all the time, like one instance with White Horse, and went to
Yeah.
White Horse. I got something, I can't remember exactly what it was now because I've had that many happen. It literally like plays that, and then I can like, I tell these guys before I get, and then it can like, that must have been that, or that must have been that, and it like works out that it actually is, you know. And I can't explain how it happens. It's just like that's what happens to me sometimes. Not a lot, but it does, you know. And it's like, it's just weird. So yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's incredible. And Jamie, you?
Yeah, sometimes, like Zach said, sometimes up to a week before, start getting names coming through, or just a name repeating. And then when we get there, it's validated. It doesn't always happen, but it does happen a lot, if that makes sense. I think one of the times I actually had a full name come through. I just kept getting these 2 names.
Wow.
And it was at the galleries with you guys. And I came in, and as we was walking around, someone went, read here. And I was like, oh, bloody hell, that's the name that I've been saying. It was like the full name, and it was there in black and white. And I was like, that's just amazing. But I think me and you, Zach, as well, don't we? When we was at the airfield.
Yeah, we got Fitzpatrick. You got the first name, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I got Fitzpatrick, and then when we went into the thing, there was that name there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know where you'd pull Fitzpatrick from, and where you got the first name from, because I think was it something like, I can't remember. Was it something like Gerald?
Yeah,
Gerald
something like
Fitzpatrick,
that.
something like that. Yeah,
it was
you
something.
got
It was
Gerald,
2 really
and I got
strange names,
Fitzpatrick.
wasn't it? And then we actually Googled it, and there was nothing with names on in the building. But when we Googled it, we had to look for it, but we did find that person has actually been stationed in that area. I know there was a photo of him. We found a photo on
That's
Google,
right,
and then when
yeah.
we was walking around, we seen the picture on the wall, but we hadn't been to that area yet.
Well, that's the first time I've been there. So, and first time you've been there, I think, wasn't it, Jamie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only never made it, did I?
No, you didn't.
Oh, bless you. But yeah, it is strange how I had a name Frobisher come through the other night, and it's like I didn't match it up to anything. But you know, where the hell would I make that name up from?
Yeah, I know, it's
Yeah.
weird, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
but then today on Facebook, somebody's gone and tagged this person called Frobisher in. Like
Okay.
what?
Mm.
I don't know, because you know you don't see that name, and I've never seen this name. You know, I haven't seen it on Facebook because you'd
But
notice
it's
it.
an unusual name as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't just pull that out of the air,
No,
would you?
definitely not.
No.
You know?
So a quick shout out for everybody who's joined us. Thanks, Jim, Beyond the Veil, Mark Reynolds, Andy Tom, Carl Hodgson, and lost a few comments. Terry Riddell, thank you. Got a comment there in a moment. Courtney, thanks for joining us, everybody. Nigel, William, Stan, Caroline, Mason Lawson, thanks so much for joining us. Tracy, Andy, Jenny Sullivan. Thank you, everybody. So we've got a comment here then from Terry. So, you got in bed when your daughter was first born. Terry was half asleep, and you had to turn the light off near the bedroom door. You were told to do it yourself as you were standing there.
So what happened was, my daughter, we was all in bed, and my daughter started screaming, and I was like, "Look, can you get up and turn the light on?" I was trying to sort the baby out, and he's like, "Do it yourself. Like, you're standing next to the light switch." So I elbowed him in the head and went, "No, I'm in the bed next to you." He flew out the bed. He was like, "You were just standing in the doorway."
Wow.
But turns out earlier on that day, my friend Sally, she'd been down to see me as well, and she was looking after the baby in the front room while I was making a bottle, and she's standing. She comes to me, Jamie, do you know this woman? She looks like you. She this, she that. Then she went, I don't think she wants to hurt me because she's smiling at me. I'm like, you what? So I've gone running in, and she described my mum to me. And Terry'd been out that day, and then when he'd seen the same person described exactly the same person, they hadn't seen each other. And I showed him a photo, and he went, that's the woman that was standing in the doorway.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah, so that's when Terry started to believe in the paranormal.
Well, you,
But
you
he's quite a
can't
skeptic.
deny something like that, can you? And this is it. Like, loads of people go, oh, ghost hunting, it's rubbish. You know, what are you doing that for? You're wasting your time. But we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once
Well, I
you
told
know,
him that
it's
house was
like-
haunted when we moved into it. He went, I've lived all my life. There's never been any ghosts or anything here. Oh, he changed his mind that night.
Yeah, because he's like this. I can't see anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just got out of bed, switched the light on. He looked, he's like, you were standing in the doorway. I was like, no, I weren't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here's a question then. So from Carl. Carl's writing a book. Who came up with an idea for it? Something the reader can do while reading. Can you spot a real ghost event from a fake? In short, if there's 3 haunted locations and 3 stories, and is it easy to spot the difference?
I'm not sure on that, to be fair with you, because
It's a hard one, isn't it?
yeah, I'm not sure about that one because I do believe that some people do fake certain stuff. But we all made a promise when we started doing this that we wouldn't fake anything.
That's
not
right.
that we did in the first place anyway. But like you said right at the beginning, Jackie, we all trust each other, and I trust Cheryl, Jay, and Jamie not to do anything like push a planchette on a board or if your table tip, anything like that. So you've got to have that level of trust with the people that you're working with.
You have to be
We
careful.
tend not to go on them if we can help it, don't we? The only time we go on is if there's nothing happening. We try and build the energy, but other than that, we don't go on them. We let the guests have their experience. But it is hard. I mean, if I'm picking something up, doesn't necessarily mean that somebody else is going to pick it up. And like I was chatting to Barry the other day, and he said we could be standing next to each other and both get different things.
That's right.
And both pick up different things. We wouldn't both see the same thing or hear the same thing. It's very rare. But we do try our hardest to make sure that even guests, if we feel, say, maybe someone maybe in unintentionally pushing the planchette, we'll ask them to turn their fingers over, just in case, and we did start doing the blindfolded spirit board sessions.
Yeah.
So, but it is hard to tell. I mean, sometimes you'll see things like on telly, you'll be like, that's totally fake. That's fake.
Oh, God,
yeah. Lots of them.
Definitely.
But I mean, we don't fake nothing. We'd rather have a quiet event with nothing happening, just enjoying the building, than anybody faking anything. Because that's not what it's about. It's about experiences, real experiences. So I couldn't really. I don't have to be able to tell there and then.
No, but when you got back and look back, you'd think that was a bit, wouldn't you?
Too good to be true.
Do you know, like, if, you do, don't you? It's the same as most things, really. Once you step back after a day or two and look back, you think, hold on a minute, that could be,
Yeah.
But
we do
like
try to debunk on the spot, though, don't we?
Say again.
We do try to debunk on the spot. If we hear taps, we'll go and see, right, was the thermostat ticking on the radiator, or,
and I think the reason why I don't fake anything, and I take it that obviously these don't fake anything, is because if something does happen, I want to know that has happened.
Yeah,
that's right.
I don't want to think, well, I may have done that, or think if something happens, you can sit back and think, well, no, that actually happened. So I don't think there's any value in faking it, to be fair with you.
Well, no, that's right. But unfortunately, so many do, like on YouTube and stuff like that. And it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they're just doing it for likes and views, and people find that popular, but it ain't for me. I'm not into entertainment. Well, I do
that's
this.
The thing. That's the difference between paranormal investigators and people just running the likes and clicks
YouTubers,
and views.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think we even debunk stuff on EVPs, don't we? Like we where were we? Full staff maybe, when we were all around the table, and we knew everybody's hands were on the table. Like we made sure, we did all of that, and we were getting clear knocks and bangs.
Yeah.
But even when we listen to it and we go back, we're like, oh, I just don't know. Like, I don't know if that is a validated bang, or did somebody knock their knee, or did somebody move their foot? So even though we've got this footage, we wouldn't put it out there as, wow, this is what we found. And there was definitely like a spirit or a ghost that was doing this. Because actually, we didn't really know. We were there in the moment, and we could probably validate with each other and the guests that it probably wasn't anybody and it was spirit.
Yeah.
But when you're listening to it back, I mean, it could be anything. So it's then getting people to not believe you, but actually it's very hard to prove that was real.
Yeah. You can't prove anything.
No,
because
no,
everybody's got to believe you when you say nobody else was in the room.
Yeah.
Now, there's a person who, well, about 2 years ago, he used to do something where he was in a room on his own, and he was challenged for it. Well, somebody's filming him, and it's there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you're not on your own. And it's just all about believing the people. And
having the trust.
Yeah. And
I mean, me and Cheryl was in a cave at Guy Cliffs, wasn't we, Cheryl?
Yeah, that was
that was, and we was getting clear knocks and bangs, and then we heard a growl
on that big massive stone.
Yeah, on that stone. And the only reason why I think that was real, because when the growl happened, everybody squealed. Now,
obviously, as well.
You squealed. I squealed. I'm not going to lie.
You did, yeah.
But then everybody squealed. But if there was one person doing it, they wouldn't squeal, would they? Because they know they've done it.
Yeah.
But everybody.
And everybody was in shock, weren't they? When we quickly put the torch on, like the poor lady who heard the growl right in her face. I mean, she
was crying.
It was just too much.
And it's like when we was at the weird shop and we was upstairs.
Yeah,
that was so incredible.
There was that bang.
Yeah.
When you asked him
that
to bang
was
his
right
cane.
behind me.
That was.
We heard you screaming from downstairs.
Yeah.
Yes,
Donna and Cheryl squealed, and it made me angry.
Oh wow!
You went on one, right?
Really?
I did. I went right on one.
We were downstairs in that room, not in the room off with the coffin. We're in the other bit, and all those little noisy things, the things what sing and their eyes flash or something, they all went off at the same time. So and this
and are they the ones that didn't have any batteries in as well?
They didn't go off.
None of them worked.
There's that one in the doorway, and he kept saying that never goes off. Well, it always did with us. But then for all of them, so Catherine was there that night, and oh my gosh, she went into a trance for the first time as well. Now, I've got an issue at the moment because people keep trancing around me. I don't know what's going on there. It's getting a bit too serious now.
Yeah.
Because it happened on Saturday as well. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But so Catherine's never tranced, and she did. And that was incredible, and bringing that information through. And cool, we had some right nights at that weird shop.
I like the weird shop.
Yeah,
it was strangely comforting, if that makes sense.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think I bought something home from the weird shop.
I'm not surprised.
The first time we went, I bought something home with me because things started happening in the house after I bought something from the shop and brought it home. And we had to sage and put tourmaline everywhere, and it's been all right since. But I forgot to cleanse an item before I brought it in my house and forgot about it, and then my husband had to pay the price for it. It kind of picked on him.
And you didn't believe. Oh well, unlucky.
Yep.
But
he wasn't happy. Every time I go out now, he's like, "Don't bring nothing home."
Isn't it, Jamie?
But
what was that?
What's
I was
that?
saying that's where our haunted doll was from, was the weird shop.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
That's where we bought Nelly from.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was interested in buying stuff, but by then, when we went there last time, a lot of it had been sold, and a lot was actually at the Poltergeist house, which is where I went on Friday night.
Wow.
So Andy Moore drew some images because he's a great psychic artist, and they're actually there as well. So even though I kind of wanted them, but by then, totally he could have them. They're really nicely displayed there.
Yeah.
So, at least other people can see them. They don't know the backstory on them. There's also a good picture of George there as well. So Andy didn't know a thing about the area. And he drew George, and then I showed him the picture of George, who was actually murdered in 1963 outside the pub across the road.
Oh, we picked up on a George
Yeah.
when we went.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
who he is, George Wilson. But
Yeah.
I've also got footage of Andy when he's actually coming out with the name and the way he worked to get that as well.
Mhm.
Because he got the George and he got something else, and he finally got without, I've got video footage of that. I'll have to put that on, and it's just fascinating seeing how mediums work.
Yeah.
I took a lot of mediums to that location.
Mhm.
Different people. I wouldn't say anything when they went in, just to see what they got, and I went quite a lot. And and here you go. So Catherine tranced into the guy who murdered George.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, that's intriguing, and I've got an idea about that. I need to sort that one out. But but it's just fascinating what you can get, isn't it? And
Yeah, it is.
and something like that, can you deny it?
Not really.
Yeah, and I've got footage of it as well. Not good footage, but I've got footage of that. So yeah. What's we got? All right. Oh yeah, you do get the passive suggestions, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get some teams and go, "Did you hear that?" No. Did you hear that? Yeah, just to make it seem like something's happening.
Yeah.
And then of course the guest will suddenly hear it. Because did you feel? Oh, that's cold. Oh yeah, that's cold. And oh dear. It's just,
I mean, we do that sometimes. We'll say, "Oh, did you hear that?" And everyone will go, "No," and we'll just move on. I'm like, okay. No one heard it then.
And that's it. Because I heard something the other night, and no one heard it. And it's like, oh, okay, and that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you've always had a problem with animals. Lions basically shut down the zoo because the lioness didn't like her.
Yeah, I was told that I have that many spirits around me at all times, that animals pick up on them and they become uncomfortable. I'm like a magnet for spirits. Yeah. That's another reason, like with dogs and stuff.
Wow.
I'm not very good with animals that ain't on a lead.
That's interesting.
Let's not take Jamie to the zoo, guys.
Yeah.
Well, that's when we was at Dudley and you all went off and left me, and I had to stand at the top of the hill where the zoo bit was to direct guests up. I was absolutely petrified in case any of the animals got out. Ghosts, give me ghosts any day. Give me spirits. Yeah.
Wow.
I love animals. They're not sure of me.
That's interesting because Catherine likes children's spirits. Just make a beeline to her. But I sort of, I don't know, my energy attracts. I don't think I ever get my equipment drained because they get the energy they need from me, and then they'd probably overshadow somebody with it. Maybe sometimes a lot, but yeah, it's all good, isn't it? It's all good fun.
Yeah, we all do have a residential spirit that follows us all around.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's brilliant.
Yeah, we acquired him from Rawsby, didn't we?
Yeah.
Acquired, I like that. We acquired him.
We acquired him from Rawsby. Yeah, he follows us around. His name's Isaac, but he's also Henry. He's got a split personality.
Oh wow!
But he does follow us around, and he visits each and every one of us. So and we'll ring each other up sometimes and say, "Oh, have you had Isaac around this week?" And we'll go, "Oh yeah, we have." So yeah, and he just follows around, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
So
He's not
Yeah.
not so much at the minute. I think like he was with Jay for ages, wasn't he, Jay?
yeah, he was.
Yeah,
wow.
and then that was the one time I actually did see something, and I saw him. I saw a full solid person when I was just at work, and there was nobody else in my classroom, and I literally thought somebody had walked in and stood next to me. And I just saw, like, I didn't see what he looks like, but I saw his trousers and his shirt. And then later on, like probably a couple of weeks later, I actually had it verified that that's what he was wearing because somebody else had seen him.
Yeah.
And then he sort of attached himself to somebody else in a more negative way. And then we were able to sort of bring him back again. But he does come, he generally comes on all of our ghost hunts, and we've had to work with him to say, you're welcome to come through and say hello, because we've sort of taught him to tell us that it's him. So if we've got a table going, but it's going in a certain way, we know that it's him, because he'll sort of go, look, I'm here, this is what I can do. And the same on the board. He's got a signature way of, and we say to him, you're welcome to come in, but you have to tell us. You can't hog, because at one stage he was hogging the board and he wouldn't let any spirits come through. So we've had to say, you can come in. So now he comes in, says hello, tells us a little bit about the other spirits, and then he sort of disappears again.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I used to get my dad turn up quite a lot. He always used to mess with cat balls, and also I got a string of like 10 cat balls in tubes and a central battery pack. And I kind of thought, well, I was in Derby Jail one night and I knew it was him because I always kind of want to laugh as well. He makes me laugh. I sort of recognise his energy. And then I sort of said, oh, is that you, Dad? And Nando, Portal to the Paranormal, was there. And he said, oh, do you know him? I said, yeah, it's my dad. And then I sort of asked him if he'd like back away a bit. And he did. And it went dead. And it's like, oh, but that's
sometimes we accidentally bring him through, though. I mean, we did on Friday, because we actually were connecting. Zach had a name. And then whenever we think of this name, or we try and work out, like, because it's obviously links to him, we naturally bring him in. And like, we don't mean to, that he's like, oh, you called me, like I'm here. And then we're like, hang on a minute, we just have to check like if this is a spirit that's linked to the building, or if this is who we think it is. And a lot of guests are really intrigued, and they find it really cool that this spirit comes through. And then we have to say, like, seriously, like, back off now. You need to let us talk to the spirits that are here.
Yeah, I've got an issue with one which is in a lot of Nottingham locations related to my past life. And even this weekend, he was hassling one of the teammates. So we did a private, and he was hassling one of the teammates because he wanted my attention. So even before we went, he was giving loads of information. And like, no, he can't come through. He doesn't belong there. And it's just getting ridiculous. So I was supposed to have a past life with Paul on Sunday at the Paramate, but it's cancelled, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I was hoping to get to the end of it, because I've already had one past life bringing it through, and I know a hell of a lot, but I want more. I do now, and whether I end it for good, maybe I will, because it's just, if you go to Nottingham, it just appears. Yeah, and it's always a worry when I do go to National Justice Museum. Because it can get too close, and if you are hosting there, you've got to just tell him to back off.
I do. I like the National.
It's decent.
Oh, yeah. A night isn't long enough, isn't it?
No.
You just can't get around it.
Yeah.
Last time I went with Beyond the Jim was just on Beyond the Paranormal, and I couldn't even get in the bottom cellar bit. Because you're just too busy elsewhere.
Yeah, you are.
I really wanted to go in there.
Yeah.
And I didn't get, and that is Oh God, there's so many top places there, aren't
I
there?
know. Yeah, there is.
Mm. It's a good place. Yeah, it's a good place. It is.
Yeah. And it is so like macabre, isn't it? What actually happened, back in the day, and like, you see the world as it is today, but you imagine what happened there.
Yeah,
With hangings on the steps and everything, and
yeah,
like Barry John showed me a photo of when they uncovered a cave, and there's just like loads of bones,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
and it was like, oh my gosh, and oh, it's grisly, isn't it?
yeah,
And then, like years later, 1980s, I actually went to see a court case there,
Yeah.
which is unbelievable,
Yeah.
and that is one of the most amazing buildings in Nottingham, isn't it?
yeah. It
Yeah.
is.
It really is.
Yeah, I like the old trip as well.
Yeah, I love it.
Trip,
love-
yeah.
Yeah, I love the trip.
I love the trip, but it's just that you can't investigate early. It's a late one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a late
That-
one.
Yeah.
It's 12 till
And-
5, isn't it?
And I'm
Normally. So,
I'm struggling now.
I did struggle. I'm not going to lie. By 5
you
o'clock, I was
flagging.
like, it's way past my bedtime.
It's not that you finish at 5, so you're not going to
Yeah.
get to sleep till 6. By then
Yeah.
it's daylight. You think, oh,
Or
God,
7 in
that
our
got me
case.
off.
Oh,
Yeah,
7,
good, I
8
would
o'clock,
say.
yeah,
Yeah,
by
of
the time
course,
we get home.
because you're,
I never
Yeah,
sleep
way
for at
down
least
south.
3 hours after investigation. Anyway.
This is it, because your head is going, isn't it?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it's been an intense one, you just can't
Yeah.
stop. It's just mad,
Yeah.
isn't it? So, Mark Reynolds, great night of justice in that woman's bit, Jack, especially for me, and that's it. And if you are picking things up mediumistically, psychically, oh wow, there is a lot which you can pick
Yeah.
up there.
There's-
Yeah.
There's so much
There's so many
happens.
different energies there, isn't there? I think I caught something on camera, didn't I?
Wow.
We actually caught a ball of light bouncing, and it left a really long tail behind it.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
down in the
cool.
caves.
No, in the courtroom, in the main courtroom, the
Oh,
big
yeah,
one.
yeah. And then we got a really weird picture of Jay in the court as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yeah, it's sitting in the
Oh.
judge's
Yeah.
chair.
Yeah, the judges.
I seem to morph into the judge what was sat behind. Yeah, behind.
Yeah.
Behind the main
Oh,
judge's
yeah.
chair. Are you seen behind it where there's that judge? There's like a dummy of the judge. I actually look like.
I actually, do you know
Spitting
what?
image.
The first time I went there, I actually thought that was you hiding behind it, and I'm talking
Yeah.
to it, and then you come in and said, "What are you doing?" Oh my god! Didn't realise it was a mannequin.
Mr. Barlow too. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay's normally like talking to a dummy.
What, you?
Yeah.
Set yourself up for that, didn't you, Zach?
I'll
We're
get
going to
you
do
back
it
then.
on here. But yeah. But you can pick up some incredible things. Like the weirdest thing happened, well, I've had a lot of experiences there. But one of them was like I was sitting in the judge's chair and I could see my past life in the dark through the judge's eyes.
Oh.
And that was like, oh my God. And like once, like mum kind of stepped with me, and once it's like my mum was seeing my work spreadsheets through my eyes.
Oh, okay.
And in my head, it's like, what? It's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's just like for people to believe you, isn't it? Because these things are mad.
Yeah.
And you get these crazy things happening, but the right, and you're not going to make it up, because what's the
No.
point,
No.
No.
And I went through years going to my mates, well, just imagine this. I know you don't believe, but this happened. And it's like most far-fetched story ever.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, I know you don't lie, but I don't believe in it. And it's like, well, what is, it's odd, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
I'm crazy then, if then, but
Yeah.
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 You know what? I'd love to take anybody who doesn't believe. Like, not that I fully appreciate people don't believe, but there are lots of people who don't believe, but they want to believe something, and they want to have that little bit of validation. And if Drakelow Tunnels was still open, anybody who does not believe or is
Yes.
skeptic and just wants a little bit more, we absolutely, we can't go there now, but should go to Drakelow tunnels, because although you can't see a thing in front of you, you can see even more darkness. When
Yeah.
they
You
want to show
can.
you themselves, they are there right in front of your face. And
See,
it's very
see,
scary.
I get ridiculed at work all the time because I do this. I do this ghost thing.
Oh, bless
But
you.
but none of them will come on one.
Yeah.
You'll say to him, "Okay, you come on one." Oh no, I'm not doing that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Well, that's
And you
really
think-
scary.
Yeah. So, but it's just because they don't understand. It's because they've not got that passion like we have.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
So
right. They just think, oh yeah, you know, better off going to a pub or better off doing whatever. But thing is, you go to a pub, you have a few drinks, you forget about it. Week in, week out, you do a ghost hunt, and
Yeah.
then something can happen, and my God, it just changes your perception of things sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
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 You know, you try and get some reasoning by things happening, and then it just like blows it apart.
Yeah, it does.
So that we've just got this one. Then this is Carl one. Oh, it's gone, moved. So why is it always ghost hunts at night? Why not in the day? He's had many things happen in the day, so would a day ghost event be different? What do you think then,
See, I
Cheryl?
see it as
Jenny.
there's activity during the day and at night, but because things are a lot calmer and a lot quieter at night, your senses are more active, so you're more sensitive to pick up on it because things are quiet. There's less traffic, and that's how I see it. They're around all the time, but it's just easier to pick up in the evening when it's darker and quieter.
Yeah, that's right. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Going back to what Jamie's just said, I've done ghost hunts in the day and just heard and seen things just as much as I have at night. It's just that I think you do them at night because, like Jamie says, it's more peaceful, and you wouldn't do them in the day because people work and things like that. So you wouldn't have any interest in the day, would you? You know.
What I'll also add to that is reason why a lot of people do them at night is because it adds to the more spooky
the
effect
ambience.
as well.
Yeah.
The ambience, yeah.
I mean,
That's
I do a lot of ghost hunts in the day on the hobby side, not with the team. And you still get as much activity in the day as what you do at night. It just adds to more spooky effect. That's all. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's right on the live feeds, isn't it? You know, it's dark and you got a light flashing. It's sort of better effect because in daylight you can't actually see it.
Yeah.
So I've taken a cat ball out with me on a daytime and you can't actually see it working.
No.
You know, you can't. You know, bright sunshine. You know. So,
but personally, I prefer it at night time because I'd sooner ask for spirit to show itself in light form and stuff like that, you know, and obviously to see atmosphere in dark and stuff, you know, if it like changes colours and all that kind of stuff.
That's right. So Andy says there's certainly no difference between night or day investigation other than senses, which might be more heightened. And I'm going to very soon be going to Rendlesham, so there's a lot of places in that area to visit as well. So I'm going to try and get to Harwich Redoubt Fort, and Wayne Seaden's down there, hoping to meet up with him. Something's happening at Colchester Castle as well. Russ Bevan's down there. There's quite a few down there at the weekend, so I'm just going to see who can like meet up with, and that's from the Midlands, which is mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Mark Reynolds gets more stuff in the day and the night, and you know that's it. And I guess at night sometimes, like if you're not a night person, you can be tighter as well, can't you?
Yeah.
So you sort of maybe more alert in the day if that's how your body clock works. I'm certainly a night person.
Yeah,
I'm a night person.
I was awake.
You're always awake.
I'm always awake.
Oh yeah, I couldn't be chatting to somebody at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's just shocking, isn't it? You know, and then it's just mad. But then you know, like I'm friends with people from all around the world as well.
Yeah.
So you know, they don't realise what time zone you're on, and you're awake anyway. So you're just chatting. You just don't have notifications on your phone, do you? That'd be a disaster. Do you? So Terry, not a fan of being scared. unfortunately, if someone jumps at me, I react slightly different. Ooh, rather laugh and yeah. Browse through. Oh yes, that Whitechapel. Yeah, on Jack the Ripper. I'd love to go because I've met Russell who does that. So I'd love to sort of do that walk. Yeah.
I've done it.
So
I've been to Jack the Ripper.
yeah, was that the one with Russell?
Yeah, and then we went to the museum. That was quite interesting for what we
Yeah.
found out, the information.
Yeah.
I didn't know a lot about it, so I had to come back and like research it, and then I was like, "Oh wow, that's actually really cool," because I didn't know.
This is it. You don't know. You hear the name, but you don't know much about it. You know, you get bits and pieces like the Witches, Pendle Hill.
Mm.
Like you hear, everyone knows, but do you really know? You know, have you heard this proper story? And I've heard Simon Entwistle at Derby Jail set come out with a story. And wow, you know, there weren't even witches. You know, and they just somebody just got issue with them basically.
Yeah.
So this is a good time. Oh, okay, yeah. Is that all right?
What's
So
that? Sorry.
Andy's just got some information from Spirit. Is it all right if he mentions it?
Yeah.
He's actually brought my mum through before on the live.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead, Andy. So yeah, Andy came out with some amazing stuff about my mum on a live.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, and it is incredible. Like there's also a podcast I did, and it was like a discussion show, but the other person in the discussion was quite quiet. And then somebody watching was a medium, and my mum came through, so it kind of livened it up, really. So it really wasn't working, so my mum rescued me from the spirit world on that. So, Cheryl, where's your scariest place?
Oh, scariest place. Oh, I don't know anything in the dark, Jacqueline. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, we're not Julie.
I don't know if I got a scariest. I probably would say my most scariest experience was at Newsham in the like the actual like asylum wing. Yeah, that was probably my scariest when I was with a group of friends. And I just said that we were on a board, and I just like very casually said to them, guys, after 3, I'm just going to stand up really slowly, because what I didn't want to do was then to run off and leave me on this massive wing. But then saying that, I think Draco was really scary. I wouldn't walk through there on my own. I mean, I don't tend to walk a lot.
So you won't walk through anywhere on your own.
Huh?
You don't walk through anywhere on your own.
I do, with a torch. I like to have a torch at the front and the back, and then I'm okay. But I mean, scariest. I mean, yeah, I love the prisons. Like they can be quite scary, especially when the doors slam and you're like, there is nobody up there. Like,
yeah,
I think prisons are quite scary. Yeah.
They are, and you know, it's all the energy, isn't it? And you've had all the emotion, and yeah.
Or I did get grabbed on Friday, and that was really scary, and I screamed really loud.
Oh wow!
And I think I cried because it was very scary.
Oh my gosh! Oh bless you.
Funny though, I asked for it to happen again.
Well, you do, don't you? Wouldn't she got past that initial shock? So Andy has got the name Julie, the number 16, and the colour yellow.
Nothing for Julie. The number 16 is relevant to me. And the colour yellow is nothing. Number 16 is my date of birth and my dad's date of birth.
Oh,
mine's the 16th of March and my dad's was the 16th of April.
Wow,
so 16's quite relevant to me. But the colour yellow's not really. Not that I can think of off.
Yeah. Because sometimes things come through after, but 16's good, and yeah.
And my dad tends to come through quite a lot at the minute, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah. He did an haunted antiques, didn't he, Cheryl?
He did, yeah. I'm telling you off for not listening again.
Yeah.
Oh wow, because he came through in the hotel as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He's coming through a lot.
Because that was beautiful. Yeah. So, looks like it's your dad again, then, doesn't it?
Yeah. but I'm not sure about the colour yellow and Julie.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
No.
it might come to you. Let us know if it comes to you.
Yeah, well,
Because you don't always know when you're given a message, do you? And like
no.
later on, you think, wow, yeah.
I mean, Julie could be something to do with any of these three, you know, and yellow could be something to do.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
yeah. It could be sort of a mix of people,
Yeah.
couldn't it? But yeah, that's brilliant, Andy. Well done. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's and I could say that your dad is coming through because there is a live and it is on your Facebook still, isn't it?
yeah,
From the hotel, you know, you get 28 days before they delete it.
yeah. So if you go to our SPS, which one was it on? The SPS?
It was
On
the
the page,
page,
yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah,
The
because I
page. If you
shared
go
it.
on, yeah, if you go on our page, you'll be able to watch that with Jackie at Sketch Lagrange.
That was awesome because we got 45 minutes in this room and it had been investigated quite a lot all weekend with haunted happenings. But the minute we went in, things were happening straight away, weren't they?
Yeah, quite active, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite active straight away, and especially the bell.
The bell was going off
in the
wasn't it?
toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So-
And my bell's only gone off once. So my dad hasn't learned how to use it yet.
He needs to learn, doesn't he?
I know. We need to, yeah, because, you know, I don't know. He sort of got bored of the cat balls, I think. And then, oh, yeah, I know what he used. Yeah, I used my Andy Guy hot and cold thing. Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
he started using that. And then you know, you go on an investigation, all you get is that going off all the time. It's like, oops.
Yeah, we're going to get some of them next time.
Yeah, we are.
Oh God,
To
I've
add
got
to our
everything
collection.
now. But he's brought something else out. So you know what? This guy, Andy Guy, yeah, he makes some wonderful kit, you know, and you know it's flashing that, and that's like a cat ball sort of effect. So
Yeah.
but obviously it's because I'm holding it, but you know, there's different colours it goes depending on what's actually causing it. Well, obviously, like I'm moving it anyway, but yeah. But then, like usually before it goes to a different colour, it will actually make a ringing sound as well, and it does
Yeah.
work brilliantly. You know, I heard it go off quite a few times at the poltergeist house. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, mine probably did as well, because we just put them around the, you know, and it's going out with different places. But yeah, and it's great when you get kit which is like more scientific based as well,
Yeah.
because K2s are good, but then there's so many limitations on them, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you want something which doesn't get upset by Wi-Fi, and a lot of this stuff does. And
Yeah.
it doesn't go off with the Wi-Fi, and that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah,
That don't. No, not
Quite
that
good,
bell.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. My case is full of it, and yeah, when I pack, like I'm packing for my holiday, and I've got to take everything, including a heater, because I'm camping in Rendlesham Forest. Yes. And I've got to take my bag of kit as well, you know.
I love
It's just
camping.
mad, just remember it how I do. It's just a bit
Yeah.
cold. That's my problem. But you know, because I broke my arm, I'm a bit restricted of when I could go, and then because we had public events as well, that kind of stopped me from touring. And I've just managed to get 2 weeks now when I can go camping. So
Yeah.
not ideal weather-wise, but you know, it's going to be quite empty, isn't it? And I can look round places without hordes of people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not going to be an issue with the dog either, because you know when it is hot, you can't leave him in the car for 5 minutes while you go and get a coffee or something to eat. You know, and he's fine because he's snoring now. You know, he'll get so much walking, he'll just be happy just to get a little snooze when he can. But yeah. Oh, Andy says like he remembers my dad coming through on the hot cold device. And yeah, so that was a chat I did with Andy Guy, and the device was just kept going off all the time. And it's like, Andy, why is it going off? Tell us. And he got one, and nothing was happening but with me. It was like, yeah, all the time. It's like, shut up. But yeah, and it's great when you've got the person who makes it, and you go, why is it doing it? Explain. You know,
Yeah.
is it faulty? You know, and he knows how it works.
Yeah. Well, we're going to try these new devices on our next events. We did get them out, a couple of them out on Friday, but we've got to learn to work with
Okay.
with the
Yeah.
devices and see how
That's
they
the
work.
thing.
And
Hi. Yeah, that's right.
so
Because
we're going to take lots of our devices out with us on all of our next lot of ghost hunts that people can come and join. Plugging it there.
We're actually out
But
on Saturday night there, aren't we, as well? So
you have sold out of a lot of events. You've done really well.
Yeah, we've had a very good first year. I mean, we've got some new events on next year.
Yeah.
But, we've done all right this year for our first year, considering, you know, we've pretty much we run at least one every month.
Yeah.
Sometimes
you've done well. Yeah, that's right. And you know, it's just your chemistry, isn't it? And the way you've got everything organised in the background as well. That's a biggie.
Yeah, that's mainly
You
Cheryl.
know,
To be
that
fair.
is, you know, like to sort of launch and have everything in place. You know, where you've got an active booking system. That is a biggie. You know, it really is.
That's the school teacher coming out.
Yeah.
Your branding and everything. Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't
that's
it?
OCD coming out there.
To be fair, though, we've all got our roles, and we've all got you know we all do our bit, don't we?
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, because everyone has got their own strengths, haven't they? You know, like I'm in a team now, and I'm dead chuffed about that. You know, with Barry and everybody else, and you know, and we've kind of we get on brilliantly, you know, and it's like evolved as time's gone on.
Yeah,
We've got
I know.
Paranormal Truth join us now, and
and hopefully we're going to be doing one with you and Barry.
Yeah,
we're going to do
next year.
collabs.
Yeah, well, you know, like you know, I've investigated with you. You've investigated on our events, and you know, we just get on, don't we? And there is that chemistry between all of us.
Yeah,
and you know, it is great. Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah.
He needs some kit, but no, Mark is brilliant, like picking things up himself. He just needs the confidence. Ian Griffiths is a great medium as well. He's watching, so yeah. But
Mark's been on a few of ours.
Yeah.
Mark, he needs to come on a couple of hours, doesn't he?
He needs to come on.
Yeah.
Because he gets on with us and we get on with him. So
that's right. No,
and I think sometimes when you've got that bit of gel, you get better results, don't you?
Yeah, because I went on a public event on Saturday and I booked on my own, and it turns out 4 people there, 5. The co-founder of the group as well, Haunted Heritage, Mitch. We kind of like investigate together anyway on some of my private events. So we ended up with a session with Mitch and so 6 people who like investigated together on one of mine. We were there on a public event, so of course it got crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know. It's just a combination of knowing each other, isn't it? And you know, the 3 people who joined our group as well, and you know, they were, don't know if family or friends but you know, they really gelled, and you know, it really made it. We had so much happening. It was one of those crazy nights, to be fair.
To be fair, me and Cheryl was talking to Hazel from Haunted.
Oh yeah.
Right. Haunted Happenings, and we got into the conversation about the Para-Unity thing and helping other teams out, and we're all for that, aren't we? We was on about it to Hazel, and we was like saying that there's too much of the you know, like the push and shove.
That's my group, and that's my
and we was just saying, why can't everybody just get on? We're all doing the same thing. We're all want to go and investigate, so let's just help each other out, all of us. So we're quite big on the Para-Unity thing, aren't we?
I am. You know, like I kind of am solo, but obviously I've got a team as well. I did, you know, like I booked my own private locations, and I'm not into team orders.
Yeah.
So, you know, just come along, have fun,
Yeah.
you know, and that's it. Just go if you want to go off on you and do a live, do that.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you want to work together, do that. And it's just to
Yeah.
give people the opportunity to get into locations. I need to book more, but things have like gone a bit crazy on the public event side of things and everything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
You know, like I need, you know, I need to join Ian. You know, Ian does some events as well around Swaddling Coat. You know, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, I've spoken to Ian as well on a podcast, and you know, we're all local people, aren't we?
Yeah.
And yeah,
And we do learn off each other. We've been to some groups and we've gone, oh, actually, that's a really good idea. Like, when we might try that, but actually, then it didn't fit our like what we were doing. So then we've not done
Yeah.
that. You know, it looked a good idea, but actually, that's not what we wanted to do after
Yeah.
like putting something together. And you know, actually, it's nice seeing how other people run their events, and actually sometimes as well
right.
when we go on our other people's events, because we're happily like pay for other people's events and go and see different venues and
Yeah.
stuff, and actually, and then I think we get like a sense of pride, because actually we're like, yeah, do you know what, we're doing okay, you know, we are doing what other people are doing, and you know, we can just, you know, be proud of where we've got to already, I think, this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
still joining
Definitely.
with everybody else.
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
still, and we probably will still do that. We probably will still go on other people's events.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going
Yeah,
on a
that's
couple next year
right.
of Haunted Happenings. We're
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
We're going to one on
Saturday.
Saturday with
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah.
And we've
Oh,
been with
brilliant.
Jackie and we've been with Barry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
that's
know,
it.
I can't see all this
No.
where I'll stab you in your back and you know
Oh,
get thing. I think we ought to just all come together and you know. And wouldn't it be fab if we all just hired a massive all out and all the paranormal teams just come and said, right, let's do a massive investigation.
mm,
You know, like a united investigation.
Yeah.
yeah. Which is what I try and do, but then you know, because I don't always. I try and keep minimum numbers. You see, so
Yeah.
you know, like Matlock Pavilion was about as far as I could go, sort of price wise.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
to just try and keep it minimum and have 10 people there, because
Yeah.
it's just a big venue, and then at least you know, like if you hear a sound, it's not other people there, isn't it? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's why we got some things happen. So Andy, Tom, Power Unity, a great idea. We're always in search of the same thing. The paranormal, it's great to work together as a bigger team. You could get extra things from others within the group, and that definitely, you know. And I think all of us have like the way we do things. We picked it up from someone somewhere, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know, there are ways of doing things, and there seems to be an etiquette sort of way of doing things, doesn't there? You
Yeah.
know, it seems to be like a lot of what you do is kind of a unwritten script behind it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah,
tables
we've
will
learnt that
say, "Go do
somewhere.
it that way," and
and then
it's
so
just
somebody
how
started
people
it
do
somewhere.
Yeah, and I don't know, you just pick it up, don't you? You don't know where it started, and then
No.
people will go, "Oh, that was our idea. You're copying." Well, somebody might have tried it before,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I did a human pendulum with blindfold and headphones on, so I couldn't hear
Yeah.
because and people say, "Oh, you get dizzy, whatever." Well, no, it worked. But
Yeah.
then I do kind of go into trance when I do that. It does get a bit strong, so I just have to pull myself out before it gets a bit messy, to be fair. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and I was getting the right answer, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is interesting, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to meet up, you know. And this is it, isn't it? You haven't met Ian before, have you?
No,
Not
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Yeah. So we have to. Yeah, that's it. We're all like local, aren't we? So well,
Yeah.
Milton Keynes.
I'm on Keynes.
This is
Yeah.
not. And Jamie.
We kind of think you're all around here, but you know, your team,
Well,
you've got a big distance between you, haven't you?
Yeah.
well, it's like 90
Oh,
minutes.
no.
It's not like too far.
It works though, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
You've
I
got
get
that
chauffeured
chemistry,
around.
haven't you?
what
What's
did you say?
that?
I get chauffeured around. I
You
love
do
it.
get chauffeured around.
He's actually done
Oh.
500 miles this year.
Oh, that's the way though, isn't it? If you don't drive, that is handy.
Oh,
This
he
is
does
it.
drive. Just takes my car.
You can't be asked. Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
why
you have
don't
to
we
have
meet
company
up
on these
for a
long
pint?
journeys.
Yeah, we could meet up for a pint because we did that. Russ Bevan did that. Dudley,
Oh
no,
yeah.
Station Hotel, Dudley. He had a paranormal piss up night, and he had one in Walsall as well. Yeah, and he had
I
one
think
in
we're looking at
Walsall.
something in December, to be fair. We've got our last event is on the December the 13th. So I think we're looking at
Well, have we
possibly
got
putting it
Christmas
out
off?
there. Huh? You've got
We've actually
Christmas
got
off?
Christmas
yeah.
off.
Yeah, only till
Yeah, you
January
can
the
have-
2nd.
Oh,
You can have Christmas off until January the
just
2nd.
till January 2nd. Is
Oh,
that
you've
it?
got
That's
Well,
the
we've got
January
a
the
hunt on
2nd
January
event.
the 2nd.
What we got?
Oh
Yeah,
Can't
wow!
remember something.
I've snapped January the 2nd up to literally today.
Oh
Derby,
wow!
So,
go.
Oh my God.
yeah.
Have
Oh
you?
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Jake might not have even read that yet, but yeah,
I've not read it
Who?
yet. I'm going to New
Is
York
that a
for a
public
week.
I've only
event?
just twigged when
Is that a
she said
public
I've snapped
event?
up
I
today.
want to buy a ticket.
It's a private event, but as in we wanted to go and look, but actually we're possibly going to open it up for invitations to
Yeah.
people. But the two after that in the same location, which I think we were talking about a pyramid, trying to get hold of somebody
Goes on in there.
who is yeah. So
Email
we've
today,
got
didn't it?
that as our new location for
Yeah,
next year.
Yeah, I know it well because I used to help host there.
Yeah, so
yeah, it was.
so that's where we're going on January the 2nd. So I mean, then,
Right,
yeah,
I've got some up, Jackie. Do you want me to book you on it?
Yeah. You know.
You're very welcome to come along, Jackie.
Oh, thank you.
Anybody, yeah, if anybody fancies, but it's only small numbers, obviously.
Oh gosh, yeah,
We've-
because you've got
It's not a big place.
you do have a noise contamination issue there because
Yeah,
you just got one corridor with the cells off it. So
yeah.
you know,
And we've managed to get some events as well next year that are a little bit further down here for little old lonely me that lives down here in the south.
yeah.
So so Jamie and I don't have so far to go. Although Jamie and I are actually an hour away from each other. Although we're only in like the next shire next door, it is still an hour's drive.
Yeah.
So we're like an hour from each other, but still both an hour and a half from them, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like,
It's so it's like logistics. Yeah, we're just all like everyone just moved it. We'll just buy a big haunted place. There is a big haunted place down here for sale, to be fair, which is one of our new locations.
Oh, I know. You see
So-
them come up, don't you? You see the
Yeah.
castles come up. I think, yeah, I wish. Can you imagine? what
we did just
do
put a
with
load
that?
of new events up last night as well. I don't know if you saw.
I saw something today.
Yeah.
The 4 events showing. I don't know if they're the new ones or.
Yeah, we've
I'm-
obviously got Matlock next year. We've got the old
Yeah.
White Horse, which is in Hotcliffe, which is down this way. We had some phenomenal activity there when we went as a team a few weeks ago.
The white
so-
what, Cheryl?
Huh?
The white what? The white what?
The White Horse.
Oh no, you're joking.
The White Horse. The
White Horse.
White Horse.
That's Mansfield. That is.
That's
No,
yeah.
Hotcliffe.
Hotcliffe, Hayton Buzzard.
Yeah, no.
The white
They
off.
call him Osses
the
in
White Horse.
Mansfield as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because my
Osses.
dad was from. My dad and granddad were from Mansfield, so yeah, you get the Osses.
Horses,
The
yeah.
Osses.
You
Yeah.
used to go down the Osses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously we've
Yeah,
got
yeah.
what other new ones have we got next year? Derby Jail obviously is going to go. That will go up on the website at some point this week once I.
Yeah,
that
nice one.
on.
Yeah.
What else have we got new next year?
We've got that. We've got a couple of places, really, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got
not
four-
off me. Let me
four
have
staff,
a quick look.
You got
Yeah, we've got a couple that haven't gone up on the website yet. So
Is it Gainsborough, Nick?
Oh,
Gainsborough.
Gainsborough.
Yeah, the old
Gainsborough
Gainsborough.
sleepover.
the
Yeah.
old Nick. Yeah.
Oh, they call him Osses in Stoke as well. There you go.
Os. I mean, I don't. I call them a horse. But,
Horse, yeah.
you have
Horse.
to get in with the lingo.
Horse. Sounds
Os.
posh, doesn't it? Horse.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how we
Yeah.
talk down here in the south.
Sad.
The os.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've still
Oh,
got a few places left for events this year, though, haven't we?
we have.
Right.
We've still got.
We've still got Australia Hall.
That's
that we
sold
got.
out, isn't it?
No,
No, it's sold
yeah.
out.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
it's only all sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we've got the Staveley Hall on
that was a
Halloween.
good one.
Yeah, there's
Halloween.
only a couple
Oh.
of tickets left on that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've got
I'm
we've got-
available then.
Oh, yeah.
Come on,
Come along.
I'm doing something on the 1st.
So
Yeah,
come
I'm
along.
available.
come
So
along.
Southerners, everybody who wants to come along and have I mean, we are dressing up. It is we are going to go full hog. We've all got our dressing up outfits, hopefully.
Oh,
And
I've got loads. Yeah, I've got loads of fancy dress. Got a whole
Yeah,
Oh, is that
so-
you are?
so we'll be dressed up for our Halloween event. But yeah, well, I think we've got like 6 tickets left. So yeah,
Oh,
we'd like to
awesome.
do a sellout for that. We're close to sellout. And then we've got Gresley Hall, full staff. Full staff has got 2 tickets left, I think 2 or 3.
Oh, wow. That's an incredible
Um,
And
location.
then the trip. And
And then
that's
the
it till
trip.
Christmas.
Yeah,
And we're nearly sold out on the trip.
yeah.
Yeah,
and then
you've done well. You're selling out on your first year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, when
I think
did
it
you
was all we
start?
based it around like our first event and how well it would do if we was to do it.
Mm.
And the first event sold out in under a week.
Well, it's
Yes.
not good.
Wow.
That wasn't it?
And then one of the
Yeah.
other events we sold out in 24 hours. I was like, this is
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, because it
And
was
we
a
just
trip,
want to
wasn't
find
it?
the right
Straight
stuff,
away.
really, that people want that are not necessarily the same, but obviously we are returning to full staff next year anyway, because
Yeah.
we got so much from that as well. So
yes,
and you can
yeah.
only take a small amount of people there. So that's a really good location for a first comers, and it's fairly relatively central for us all to get to as well.
Yeah.
So we're just thinking about travel and everything and just building up next year. So we probably won't do as many. We've definitely we've got one on a month now. Once I put it up, we will have one every month.
But you do what's right for you, and you've got to have the balance for you and your lives as well, haven't you?
Yeah, because we
but-
want to do a
That's
little bit of
the-
exploring as well next year and going on with
Yeah,
teams.
I mean,
exactly.
to be fair,
Yes.
we're out with as many other people as we are on our own events, aren't we, at the moment?
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
not got a weekend free, to be fair.
No, we
Yeah,
haven't.
it does get crazy. Like I'm free next year, but well, no, I've got events booked with Barry for next year already. But yeah, it just happens, doesn't it? And
We'll probably see you on a couple of them then, Jackie.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we've got
Just-
some
just
exciting new
we'll come
things
on.
coming next year, haven't we? So can't wait
Yeah,
to release that in the new year. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot we're going to release. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting year, I think, for like the Barry Jones side of things and the team I'm there and SPS as well. It is going to be sort of an exciting year for us, isn't it? And
Yeah.
we like the first ghost hunt me and Barry did as a team was a year ago. And that was at Newstead, and we've done Newstead, we've done Matlock twice, and Doncaster. So
Yeah.
and the galleries
Air
as
museum
well.
was
So
really
we-
good.
Yeah,
the
I
galleries,
enjoyed that.
yeah, so
I
yeah,
enjoyed
we
the Air
chat.
museum.
That was interesting.
To be fair, we'll probably join you on Easter again, won't we? On when you do the
Galleries.
galleries.
Yeah.
If you're doing
Yeah.
galleries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
I
probably
like
join you on that again. To be
Yeah,
fair.
that was a good one, and we try as much as we can to let people do, their own way. Anyway, thank you so much. We've got to go. We've overshot.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble. So if you look at Spiritual Paranormal Society on Facebook, you run other media as well, aren't you? Also, Shire's Paranormal, Nottinghamshire Paranormal as well as Jay as well. But yeah, but thanks so much for joining us, and thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
And now we've
Thank
run
you,
out of time. Sorry about that.
Everyone.
All right.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Bye.
Doctor.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.